Please welcome Team 4.
第4组请上台。
Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, is the idea that a company should play a positive role in the community and consider the environmental and social impacts of business decisions.
In the workplace, corporate social responsibility is a form of self-regulation that reflects a business accountability and commitment to contributing to well-being of communities and society through various environmental and social measures.
In other words, corporate social responsibility is a business model in which for-profit companies seek ways to create social and environmental benefits while pursuing organizational goals like revenue growth and maximizing shareholder value.
Corporate social responsibility is a business model by which companies make a concerted effort to operate in ways that enhance rather than degrade society and the environment. CSR help both improve various aspects of society, as well as promote a positive brand images of companies.
So far, we spent some time trying to study the aspects of CSR from various aspects.
Because once you receive and realize the CSR message,
you are with us!
There are 4 major types of CSR.
There are environmental responsibility,
ethical responsibility,
philanthropic responsibility,
and economic responsibility. Some of the most common examples of CSR include reducing carbon footprint,
improving labor policies,
participating in fair trade,
diversity, equity, and inclusion,
charitable global giving,
community and virtual volunteering,
corporate policies that benefit the environment,
and socially and environmentally conscious investment.
A study showed 18% of consumers said they were more likely to spend money for a company that supports and engages in activity to improve society.
Once company implements CSR, the advantages are, for example, they build the public's trust,
enhance positive relationship with consumers and employees,
become more sustainable,
increase profits,
encourage professional and personal growth.
Considered at the organizational level, CSR is generally understood as a strategic initiative that contributes to a brand's reputation.
Brands are today the focal point of corporate success, and much of the health of the brands depends on public perception of the corporation.
In other words, Reputation is key.
The honest CSR is a way to protect the reputation and therefore the brand.
While some CSR supporters can let companies practicing CSR, especially in developing countries, are least likely to exploit its workers and communities.
Critics claim that CSR itself imposes outside values on local community, with unpredictable outcomes.
Moreover, CSR supporters argue that corporations increase long-term profits by operating with a CSR perspective,
while critics argue that CSR distracts from businesses' economic role.
A 2000 study is comparing 60 econometric studies of the relationship between social and financial performance,
concluding that the contradictory results of previous studies reporting positive, negative, and neutral financial impact were due to flawed empirical analysis.
and claimed when a study is properly specified, CSR has a neutral impact on financial outcomes.
Although better governmental regulation and enforcement, real and voluntary measures
are an alternative to CSR that move decision making and resource allocation from public to private parties. We hope now that you understand more about what CSR is.
Now it's time to take self-driven action to make your organization more sustainable.
Thanks for being here.